I'm excited about the concept of bouncing back and forth between our current city, this plot that we haven't even worked on yet, and the great work. I think that would be a lot of fun. It's funny how you get an idea, how I get an idea, and I'm already enjoying a city, but that idea kind of takes the enjoyment up a level because now instead of this city that we're working on, our third city being kind of its own contained city, now we will be watching this city from this point on continue to grow, but grow with the influence of a great work and a great work that is a tourist destination. And what effect will that have on this city? You know, what is that going to do to the traffic and to our profits? Because this city, we're still, and it's a young city. We still got to get. I mean, we still got to get the population up. So even if we weren't bouncing, the population in and of itself, once it goes up, would get the city back into the green. But yeah, just how is that going to affect this city? So that's why my excitement level just kind of went up even more. So yeah, nice. Welcome back to more SimCity. We're sitting here, we're coming up with a game plan for not only our third city of the region, but our future fourth city of the region as well, because it's going to be a staging point. But yeah, nice. Excellent. Excellent. So I'm excited to get working on the our next great work, which is going to be the Space Center. Right. So, but yeah, I think that's I'm thinking some gambling houses. I still want to save casinos for future cities, but gambling houses, maybe one or two more landmarks, but a significant amount of this area reserved for commercial. And to stress test this highway, how does this highway, because they're going to want to get from here to there. And how are they going to do so? I'm foreseeing I'm foreseeing another, and maybe instead of just talking about it, we should just do it. I'm shifting this over. I'm shifting this over to give us more space if we're doing that. There. There. We were going to need to do that. We were going to need to address that. And that gives us a bit more space. We still have green area. Very good. Very good. We'll see. It's going to be interesting and fun to see how this develops. And I'd kind of like to leave, maybe we can even put a park, leave some green area in the middle, but we'll see. That's to come. But I think that is kind of a plan for this island. That's our plan. All right, well, if we've got a plan in place, let's jump over here. This is not the official start to this city. this is just staging. It's a state, but let's see. First of all, let's purchase electricity, water, sewage. I'll need to remember to go back over there and send garbage and whatnot, but it may not be necessary. Let's see. Let's just get a road. I don't even think we need a high. Well, yeah, let's do a highway. Highway. And let's do this. Remember in our second city that we were using as a staging point, we were using nothing but highways, and we got a lot of homes that developed into medium and even high density. So I need just enough residents. All right, now that that's taking place, let's get some people in. Guides. I like doing it this way because it just feels more like a large, epic project. All right, now let's see what we need. Is there anything we need to unlock? So we're going to need fuel. Oh, we may need to unlock that. We need fuel, alloy, computers. Let's see what is already. All right, so we need alloy. That's locked. Fuel is locked. I need a petroleum division on a trade HQ, and Wait, was it computers that we needed, or was it computers? Fuel. So let's go. I think we need to. Let's go over here. All right, trade HQ. I need to do just enough trading to unlock the trade HQ. There's our upgrade. I need petroleum. And then we may come back here and get rid of this at a later date. But, all right, petroleum is in place. Look at that. Petition to build fuel storage lot approved. Excellent. Excellent. Let's do this. Let's save. Let's go back. We're going to need recycling. Okay. Trade HQ Petroleum Division in Serenity Key. The next update should say fuel. We may have to wait for it to show up, but let's see if it's already. Fuel storage lot. It's been approved. It just hasn't shown up yet. See the check mark? All right, while we wait for it to say that. The one thing that I know we're going to need, let's get recycling center. We need alloy. Petition to build plastic storage lot. That's not what we need. Let's see. Alloy. Let's max out our trucks, or come close to maxing out our trucks. Alloy. Go ahead and start importing. And maybe through editing. That way you don't have to sit here while I because we've got, I'm gonna do 4 each, 4 depots. We're gonna do it just slightly different. Oh look, there's fuel. Fuel just became, all right. Import. Yeah, we'll through editing. All right. We got that in place. Our last lot. Import. All right. So through editing. So we have four lots, trade depots for alloy. I did 4 fuel. They should all be set to import. Yeah, but I didn't want you to have to sit through this. And I've got 4 computer lots. Great. All right, so that's in place. Everything is operational, working. We have just enough population. All right, now Space Center, great work. 1 million simoleons to start the application process. Application being processed. This could take a few minutes. Then we have to, I think we have to, there's stamping approval. I think we have to, some red tape that we have to deal with as well. Fighting bureaucracy. And then I think after fighting bureaucracy, cutting red tape. Yep. Articulating permits. I forgot about that one. Oh, we're fighting more bureaucracy. There, excellent. Excellent. How are we doing here? We've got a little bit of everything. I'm gonna wait. Let's get everything full that way we've got a steady stream of trucks to begin with. Now our delivery trucks are fighting a little bit of traffic from people moving in. But that's okay. All right. All right. I think that's good enough. We are pretty full with computers, fuel, and we're getting there. It's funny. That was the first thing we started importing. All right. Now, let's just go ahead. Now, when we did the airport, remember we kind of did them one at, but let's just do everything. Excellent. All right. All right. Well, let's get this going. Now, I am. We'll see if we have enough population here to support construction, because this city only has so many residents. So we'll see if that becomes a challenge, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right, computers completely full. All right, let's sell. Let's turn around and export. Export. We're going to have to go back to our other cities. We're going to need more funds very soon. You know what? While this is taking place, let's go back here, because we should see the Space Center being constructed. All right. So there's the trade HQ division notification. Let's see what we see. See the dust? I think that's the breaking ground of the, maybe just me, but I think that's what that is. You can make out, oh look, yep. You can make out our staging point over there. Yeah, good, good. All right, before we go back over there, I'm gonna go here. A great work is not inexpensive. Let's gift another 10 million simoleons. Okay. Simoleon gift. Excellent. Excellent. The computers by far were the most expensive, and we're finished with them. So, but fuel is not, it's not that cheap, but we should be okay. All right. Alloy is complete. All that's left is fuel. And then we need to construct. We'll probably tear down those depots so that everybody that was in the process of going to work there will need to find work elsewhere. Let's go ahead and be proactive. I know, or I'm quite sure that what's going to happen is that we're not going to have enough workers. So let's do this. We're finished with computers. Have we exported? Yeah. Let's get rid of these. And let's get in a lot of people. Good. That should be a population that's going to approach 1,000. And 389 eligible workers. And I believe for a great work you need 300 workers. So that should get it. It may need power, And we'll go to the other city, or we may do some temporary power just to get it up and running. Excellent. And look at that, phase 2, 300 workers. But even still, let's go back. Oh yeah, let's export. Let's export that. Export that. Okay. We've got enough workers, it looks like. So we'll get it constructed. But while it's constructing, because this is a new phase, what does it look like from over here? Doesn't look like much has changed. Doesn't look like much has changed. Oh, there. So work with your neighbors to send at least 300 workers. And I think most of those workers, if not all, are coming from over there. But then the other thing is Space Center constructing. All right, well, we're sitting on 0% constructing, but we've got the required number of workers. So just time. We're selling fuel. We've got money left over, and that does not include, because we have not completed selling the fuel. So just a matter of time before we get all of our fuel sold, make back some money, and complete construction. Ah, right there, 5%. Once we got to the 25% constructing point, I see a lot of dust. A lot of, see the dust?